Oh my gosh, this is you guys, this is my #1 highlighter right now. Oh, this is everything I could ever possibly want in a highlighter. Alright Glam Fam, before we get started, I am Christy. If you're new here, I'd love for you to hit that subscribe button and click that post notification bell. Join our beautiful Glam Fam. We're here every Friday and Sunday, and we'd love for you to become part of our family. Please give this video a huge thumbs up when you guys hit the like button and when you comment below. It really does help my videos out. You can follow me on all of my socials, Christy Allure, and check out my merch, Glamorous Life Collections. Alright, let's jump into this video. So I am pretty much doing a full face of Makeup Forever today. Almost everything I'm using, but I did add in some other products, but I can't wait for you guys to see how gorgeous this new Artist Color Pro eyeshadow palette. It's like a face and eyeshadow palette all in one. They're brand new. We'll jump into the details in just a second, but I did start off with my Makeup Forever HD Skin 1N14. You can check out my full review. It just applies so beautifully, you guys, so effortlessly. And by using my fingers, I feel like I avoid any like lines or cakiness. I don't know what it is. I've never been a finger person, but lately I've just been really liking to apply my initial application of the foundation, and then I go over it with my BK Beauty 101. It really just presses it into the skin. It is absolutely stunning. You can use my code Christy10 and get 10% off any of the BK Beauty brushes. You guys know that I'm just a huge fan of those brushes, but it applies this foundation so beautifully. All right, so I have a little friend right here. So I'm gonna take my Sephora collection in shade 3. This is like their clear cover concealer. It has salicylic acid in it, and I'm actually gonna cover up my blemish with this. This is one of my favorite products to use when I was breaking out more. I haven't had really any new breakouts as of late. Make sure it's dried down. You don't wanna have to apply more, so you really just wanna go over the edges, and that's a good way. And this one won't pull away the product, which is nice. And see, bam, she's gone. And you're treating it and not further congesting it with other oils and stuff that are in other concealers. So I really love that method for doing that. All right, so before we dive into this gorgeous palette, we are gonna use my Makeup Forever. This is like an all-in-one. It has blush and their foundation colors, if I can get it open. As you can tell, it's well loved. I've used this a lot off camera. These blushes are gorgeous. It really gives you a variety of shades to work with. Plus you get those, you can mix and match any of these to really create your own. So unfortunately for me, they changed the formula. So they are going to be relaunching this product. This one is no longer available on Sephora or Makeup Forever. Actually, Makeup Forever was really the only one I can find the all-in-one. But I'm so sad. I really wish when things are this good, brands wouldn't change ingredients. And I saw with the new one, because it's already kind of, I think, showing on their site, but you can't purchase it yet. The new ingredients have coconut oil in it, that caprylic triglyceride that's in flipping every darn makeup product right now. Unfortunate, because I love this so much. So I don't know what I'm gonna do when I run out of this, because I won't be able to use the new one. So let's use a contour brush. We're gonna try this new one from Anisa. This is their Crescent Contour Brush, and I'll put the price point right there. I can't remember off the top of my head, but these brushes are so unique and so soft. So I will be using the concealer one for like my eyelids and stuff like that, because I love the shaping and the density of it. This one is so cool. It's so unique. So it's nice because it's really gonna press that contour in there. And wow, these feel like $100 brushes. So what I do is I actually mix those two together, and then I take it on the back of my hand and just kind of stamp it just to make sure that there's not too much product. And then I'm just going to place that in here, and you can do it however you want. You can go directly in, but I just find that I have more control doing it this way. And these give so much pigment because they are like their foundation, their pro foundation. I have a little bit of a cut right there from my bleaching, but it's so pretty. And we're just gonna go around the perimeters of my face and just really bronze up the skin. This formula is insane. insanely good. So again, if you're not susceptible to pore clogging ingredients and you like your products with coconut oil, a lot of people do, then you're going to love the new formula, because I mean, you're gonna love this product with the new formula. This is the first time I'm trying out this brush. So I have an affiliate link for this company, so you can utilize all my links if you don't mind. It really helps me out. Wow, this brush is so cool. You guys, this contour all-in-one, you can literally do your entire makeup with this. It is so nice. This brush fits perfectly into the contours of your cheek. Like, it literally takes the guesswork out of contouring. Wow, that is so good. I love this brush. Now we're gonna clean up with the lighter shades. So I love using this shade, even though it's too light. I actually like using it right there, and that helps fill in those lines. Actually, we're gonna take the Anisa brush. Oh yeah, that's perfect for that. And see how that just will fill it in. So it's gonna make it pop forward by putting a light color there. Okay, now we're gonna take, actually, let's just take the same brush and let's pop in. I just like mixing those two together. And we're just gonna go like this and clean up that edge. All right, y'all, so I did my eyebrows off camera real quick, and then I just like to mix all three together like that on this Sephora Collection 71 brush. I always use this to use my eyeshadow base, and I just blended everything together and kind of lined it up, and that's how I am going to, that's the eyeshadow base today. And then I'm gonna set everything down. So I'm gonna use my little, you guys know, my Makeup Forever Puff, a little bit of my one size, and you can use the Makeup Forever Matte Velvet too. And I'm just going to set that down and just really make sure that the under eyes are nice and set too. I did a little bit of powder off camera, but just kind of final touching everything. Now I'm gonna take my Makeup Forever Y2, oh, that's the new one, the Y245. It's very similar packaging, so keep that in mind. This is Y245, taking my 100mm puff from Makeup Forever. You guys know on every single video now, that is pretty much all I use for puffs. I just find that they're the best puffs. And I'm just gonna kind of set around the perimeter because it's really warm in here and I'm gonna get shiny really fast. So for me, the powder just helps when it's really warm like this. And it gives me that little extra coverage. See, like that? Boom, it's all gone. Where is that blemish? You can't even see it. Oh, this powder is literally the best. I love my one size one too, though. Love them both. The one size is not as full coverage, but it still has a lot of coverage, where this matte velvet is like, this Makeup Forever one, you guys know, is like my holy grail foundation. When I don't use liquid foundation, this is the only one I love for just really giving me full coverage. All right, I'm gonna show you guys what this blush looks like. So we're gonna pop in a little bit of the cream blush. Even though it's cream, it still applies really nicely. I'm gonna take this Smashbox, because I always use it with this brush, and we're just gonna kind of take these two. This product actually is almost better if you don't take it off too much, because it is a very buildable product. So it's almost like you can't, it's just not gonna really show up too much if you do it that way. But do you see how that gives like almost like a soft focus effect? Let's pop in a little bit of this brighter one. Let's do the brighter one. I think I want a more brighter cheek today. Oh, there she is. Look at her. Look at her. And it gives you like a very, how do I say it? Almost like a powdered finish, but it's cream. I just wanted to show you guys before I contour what that blush looks like on its own. Taking my Viseart contour powder and just kind of chiseling out the cheeks a little bit right here. Just going over everything with my Charlotte Tilbury Medium Flawless Finish Powder. So let's get started on these eyes. This is only available on makeupforever.com. It's new and it's an online exclusive. It's the Artist Color Pro Palette for eyes and face. This is a collection of 3 pro crafted eye and face palettes with intense one swipe payoff and 12-hour wear. Each palette includes a range of 8 highly buildable pigmented eyeshadows in matte, satin, and metallic and shimmer finishes, as well as a universal face highlighter. It's available in 3 different variations. I did go with 1 or 001 Ginger, which is, oh, it just spoke to me. But they also have a berries and then like an orangey based pinky terracotta one. And that orange color didn't really speak to me. But if you are into those shades, they do have those other 2 variations. I don't know if they're gonna carry this on Sephora, but the ginger one was everything to me. It is so beautiful, you guys. Those swatches were so incredible, were so creamy. I mean, creamy. And they were not joking when it said 1 swipe swatches. Holy guacamole, you guys, that was insanely beautiful. Do you see that highlighter? Whew. And then looking at it outdoors, you guys, oh my gosh, those are just beautiful shades that can really work in the summer, fall. It's an all season palette because you can really utilize this palette no matter what season we're in. I feel like this is that palette that's all you need to bring when you're going on vacation, because you have your highlighter and then every eyeshadow shade with this ginger one that you can possibly want. And I know that one seems scary, but I'll show you how you can utilize it. I am wearing a yellow top today just because I felt like it kind of went with this look, and yellow is my color. It's one of my favorite colors. It was one of my mom's favorite colors on me, and I'm like, oh, she would have loved this palette. All right, so let's try out the highlighter on my cheekbone really fast, just because I'm just dying to jump into this. We're gonna use my Units. This is a synthetic brush. This is the Units, I wanna say 305 highlighting brush. It reminds me a lot of the Wayne Goss one, but the airbrush that I always use. We'll try both of them, see they're very similar, and see which one we like better with this highlight. Oh my gosh, you guys. Seriously, oh. This is officially, this is first impressions, you guys. I have not played with this palette. This might be an airbrush type of brush though, because that is intense. Oh, that is really beautiful. I'm gonna take my sponge and just kind of blend that in a little bit. You guys, seriously, this just gets me so excited. I love makeup so much. Oh, I knew Makeup Forever just wouldn't disappoint me. All right, we're just gonna take a little bit of my blush just to kind of blend things in a little bit. All right, let's start off with M510, which is like that bone color shade. And I'm just gonna set down. It's just a nice, beautiful bone color to really set down your eyeshadow base, which in this case was the Makeup Forever foundation. All right, let's go in with the transition shade. So now we're gonna go in with that M467, which is that beautiful, perfect transition color, beautifully pigmented color. Oh my gosh, you guys, that is really pigmented. Oh my goodness, that is so pretty. I think my only complaint, and I don't really care because it's such a good product, is how small the little pans are. But I think if you're not using every single color in here, you might be able to pull one out just to give you a little bit more space to dip your brush in there and not get the other colors. Let's take this Sigma E38. Oh, actually I like that better for the pigments in this too. You just gotta work with a little bit smaller brushes, but other than that, I think it's a really cool palette. I actually love this Bdellium Tools brush, you guys. This is really good, the 776 blending brush. I'm just still using that same color and I'm just kind of building it up. But I even noticed with this one that it blends it even better. Wow, that's pretty. We can bring that into my nose contour. Just making sure everything is nice and blended out. We're just gonna pull that out a little bit more. Ooh, ooh, this is gorgeous, you guys. All right, so let's now go into, this is gonna be a shimmer shade more, but I want more of a brown than red. So I think we're gonna take that in the first bottom row. It's like a dark, more metallic brown. That is
652, I want to say. If I get the numbers wrong, I'm sorry, you guys. These eyes are just not the best. I'm not gonna lie. So we're gonna take that onto this Bdellium Tools 772. It's like a flat but blendable brush because it is more of a metallic shade. I just want to see how that's going to. And we're just gonna put this on the outer corner right there. So even though it's a metallic shade, I just want to see how that's going to be right there. I'm just gonna do a little bit, and then we're gonna put that little mahogany color over it. I just wanna see what that looks like as like an outer shade. Ooh, that shade is really beautiful. That is a gorgeous color. That is really beautiful, you guys. Wow. All right, now we're gonna take this mahogany color, and that is like a dark, rich, like reddish brown, and I wanna say that's M608. I mean, can we talk about how much I messed up the names in the last eyeshadow palette? The Beauty Bakery, you guys can check out that video. I just did that video last Sunday, and I just slaughtered a couple of those names. I kept calling I kept calling cinnamon Graham. Where did I get Graham from cinnamon? Whew, girl, get your life together. All right, we're taking it on this BK Beauty Angie 504. Love this for hooded eye girls. It's so good. Ooh. Can we just talk about how rich that brown is? Oh, or that color is, sorry, not brown. Oh my gosh, that is beautiful. I really wanted a dark chocolate matte brown, so I may have to like look into the other palettes. And I may get another one of these, maybe the tangerine one. I just don't wear pinks, so the berry won't be good for a girl like me, but oh. Just to try out some of the other shades, taking this Sonia G brush, and we're gonna actually take that first transition shade we used, and we're just gonna blend out the edges with that color. Yes, 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 yes. Don't worry, we'll clean the edges later. Not concerned about that right now. Oh my goodness, that is a beautiful color. All right, we're gonna take my rougher number 12, and we're gonna go back into that mahogany color. And I'm just going to bring that in more, just to round out my eyes. I love this brush for that deep crease area. I used it in the Beauty Bakery video, and I'm like obsessed with this brush now. I will have all of my affiliate links on the bottom where you can purchase all of these products. Again, like I mentioned in every video, and I'm sorry if I hammer this down, you guys, but for someone like me, I want to keep being able to purchase new makeup because I don't really get sent a lot of PR. So for me to purchase all this new makeup, it costs a lot of money. So whenever you guys utilize those affiliate links, it just helps support my channel. So I really appreciate it. I know there's a lot of us influencers and there's a lot of us beauty YouTubers out there and a lot of affiliate links, but a lot of the bigger ones, they get really good ad revenue on their channel. And as a smaller channel, I just don't. So your affiliate help is just so, I'm so grateful for that. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. I know a lot of you do it, and I just can't even tell you how much I appreciate it. Going back to that Bdellium Tools 775 blending brush, and nothing on it. I'm just taking it so that there's just whatever was left over from the initial, and just making sure. This is a really good blending brush. I mean, really good. This is gonna be a top shelf brush. This is the first time I'm using it, and I love it. Let's try using I did want to try this actually. This is the Jaclyn Hill Putty Highlighter. I talked about how much I really like using this as a base, and I actually think it's gonna be a better tone for that metallic gold. Yeah. All right, we need a smaller brush though. So let's take this Sigma Shade Lid E56, and let's go back into the Jaclyn Sun Lover Putty Highlighter. I think this is one of the best bases, and I totally forgot about it until right now. I love this tone. And it literally serves as such a good base because it has a little bit of tack to it because it's a putty highlighter. But oh, it's so pretty. I've been sitting on this too, you guys. I've had this for a long time since she launched these last year. All right, just going back in, take my Wayne Goss brush and just kind of blend that out a little bit. We are gonna stick the other colors in there, but oh my gosh, do you guys see how beautiful that is as a base? I didn't do this on camera in the last video, but it really is a beautiful way to lay down that base. No extra product, I'm just kind of going over it just to blend. Okay, really pretty. All right, now let's take this color. We're gonna take it on my finger first. Good gracious, Christy, this is the most gorgeous, gorgeous yellow gold metallic. Yellow gold, I said that weird. Oh my gosh, this is my favorite yellow gold metallic ever made. Ugh, I have been on the hunt, no joke, for a color like this. Taking my crown brush. Ugh, that is with no wetting or anything, you guys. That is insanely beautiful. Insanely beautiful. Ooh, you guys, I can't handle it. This is, I'm gonna go as far to say this is like probably my favorite palette of the year. And I thought that Chosen Bun was gonna be one, but I think I like this one even more because I get a highlighter with it. And that's what makes this palette so amazing, is that it really is something I could literally be happy with just taking this by itself and then just using my bronzer as like the chocolate brown colors that I want. Like I would mix this with my One Size bronzer and get some of those darker browns, matte browns, like I'll show you. So let's just take my Wayne Goss, we'll take the darker shade. I think it's called, I don't know which one this is. This is like the Sculpt shade. But yeah, see, I can just do that and just do that. I mean, the only color I would want in this, and I probably would have almost preferred it more, would be like a dark matte chocolate brown, but that mahogany is really beautiful too. So I don't know, you guys, it's really beautiful though. Oh my gosh, I cannot handle this. All right, I'm gonna show you how you can utilize that yellow. Let's take this BK Beauty 203 onto that yellow color. And this might be a little too dense actually. Yeah, that might be a little too dense, but you can pop that in right there. See, and I just wiped it off on the back of my hand a little because I didn't want too much of that yellow, but just enough. This might be a little bit too dense of a brush, but something fluffier, but like this. Actually, we can use this Wayne Goss number 18. It really doesn't matter, but something flat like that, but fluffy. So we're gonna go back into that yellow color and we're just gonna, yeah, this is better because you want it a little bit fluffy, but do you see how that just kind of melts right into that other brown? And that is a beautiful way to utilize that mustard-like color and it not be too intense, but almost looks like a sunset, right? It's just that explosion of ombre in the most gorgeous way. That is actually a beautiful shade, you guys. Wow, I didn't think I was gonna like that one as much as I do. Yeah, this is a perfect like brush, but any kind of brush like this. I think my Sigma one that I use my nose contour with, that one would be beautiful. I'll put the number right there. That would actually be a perfect brush, but I need a second one because I don't want to mess it up with my nose contour because I don't think this one's available anymore. But yeah, that is beautiful. Just going back into my bronzer, the Wayne Goss number 7 brush, and just gonna kind of blend everything together. So I think what I'm gonna do is, because I still want more of that matte brown, I'm gonna go into my Makeup by Mario Master palette. I always bring this with me, you guys. No matter where I go, I bring this with me because I have all the mattes in the world to work with. So this is, again, numbered, I think it's matte 6 from the matte palette, Master Mattes palette. We're gonna kind of clean off this BK Beauty because I don't want the mahogany color too much on there. It could be a little bit because we're mixing it together, but I'm gonna take that Master Mattes color, which is that second shade right there, and just kind of pull that into here. Yeah, that's perfect. See, that's the color I probably want. Actually, we need a little bit more depth, so we're gonna take that little darker chocolate brown instead. This one right there. And just, yeah, there we go. There we go. We just needed a little bit more oomph there. Okay, now I am gonna take my Chikuhodo Medium Deep, and I'm gonna take that same, or not Chikuhodo, Chantecaille Medium Deep onto this Chikuhodo Z blending brush, and I am literally going to just soften out this entire area and blending that all in so there's no harshness. But I'm not covering up the color yet, it's brown, so it's kind of just blending in. And you can do this with any type of really light bronzer or setting powder that's a little bit darker. But if I did it like with my Charlotte Tilbury, it would cover up too much. But do you see how that just, I've been doing this off camera the last couple days, and I'm like, I love that. I am obsessed with this yellow gold metallic. Literally my favorite metallic yellow gold ever made. That is insanely beautiful. That's pretty. You can even take the highlighter shade and pop that right down the center like that and really give that spotlight effect. Ooh, that's pretty too. Yeah, that's pretty too. I'm curious what this one looks like compared to my other Makeup Forever highlighters. So this is the other one I really love, and I used it in that video when I did the HD Skin. This is Pro Gold Glow in 02. What is this? So this says H106. This must be a new shade. So let me show you guys the differences. So we have, I'll show you on the back of my hand. That's the new one. And then it has more peachy undertones, where I think this one has more gold undertones. I love this highlighter. Oh, that's very close actually. Oh, they're almost exactly the same. So I'll put the Pro Gold right here. They're so beautiful. These highlighters are insane. You cannot go wrong. These are gorgeous. They almost look exactly the same though. That was a very close coloring right there. That is beautiful. All right, we're gonna take that transition shade and we're gonna put that on the bottom with this BK Beauty Angie brush. Just to give us some oomph there. All right, now I'm gonna take a flat line brush. Just this, it doesn't matter what brush you use. This is just the Bdellium Tools 700. And I'm actually gonna use that mahogany brown color. We're just gonna use this as like a liner. These are so incredibly pigmented and so incredibly beautiful. I can already tell you this is my favorite palette probably of all time. All right, taking my Rephr number 3 brush, we're gonna take this like darker metallic color brown that we used earlier, and I'm just gonna pop that on the corner just to blend everything together. And just connecting it to that outer V. That is such a pretty color. Just gonna go underneath it. Ooh, that's really pretty. All right, gonna go in with that second brown metallic. Just pop that right there. Blend it in with the other one. Ooh, that's really pretty. It's a nice way of doing metallics on the bottom. I would have probably never done that before. Going back into that matte, dark mahogany matte. Just gonna kind of darken that up again since I covered it up a little bit just on the outside. And bring whatever's left over on the inside. Going back into that first transition shade, I'm just gonna blend out the bottom. Pretty, right? Nice and soft. All right, I'm gonna pop on my lashes and I'll be right back. All right, you guys, so I popped on my Amy June Eve 3D Silk lashes. You guys know those are my go-to lashes. You can use my coupon code Christy15 and get 15% off, but the look came together and pulled together so beautifully. This is a stunning face and eyeshadow palette. I love the way the highlight looks. I love the way the eyeshadow look turned out. So I am gonna give this a solid 5 out of 5, you guys. It met every expectation I could possibly want. It is beautiful. I love the way it applied. I loved every single shade in this. I love the formula. I love the highlighter. I mean, just it met every expectation. 100% of me would recommend this palette. And if you like the pinker colors or the more orangey tones, check out the other 2 shades or the other 2 variations of this palette, but I am more than happy with this one. It is stunning. So
let's rank some eyeshadow palettes since I've been kind of doing a lot of eyeshadow looks, and I have some more coming up with the new Natasha Denona mini, I think it's a bronze palette that's coming out. I did already pre-order that, so that video will be coming soon. Make sure you have your notification bell on because I will be reviewing that palette. I have the full review on the midi size from back in the day, so I'll pop up the card right there. But let's kind of rank my top palettes. And I'm not gonna rank these in order because I love them for different reasons, but these are my top eyeshadow palettes of all time. So I am gonna rank this one on top because I really love this formulation. I mean, I love this formulation. So this is on top right now. This is the Artist Couture, obviously, palette in Ginger. I would rank my Viseart Bridal 03 palette in there because I literally, okay, these are the palettes that if I was traveling, these are the ones I would bring. So definitely those two. And then this Makeup by Mario Master Mattes palette. I've been reaching for this a lot lately. I kind of forgot I had it because I've been going through so many shades lately, or so many palettes, I should say, that I forget what I have. It's just really bad. I know, makeup problems. But I love this palette. It is stunning, but it doesn't have metallics in it. So that's why I can't really rank them in order. I'm just telling you these are my top palettes right now. And then my Chosen Bun. Oh my gosh, you guys, I just did this video. You guys already talked about the card, but you can check out my last Sunday's video. It's just testing out hot new makeup. This is a gorgeous palette. So this is definitely on top. And then I would give my Jaclyn Hill, I still love this palette. I think it's still beautiful for different reasons, but I absolutely love the mattes in that especially. And then obviously my Viseart matte palettes are just amazing palettes. And then my Anastasia Nouveau palette, I just love that formulation. I still want to create more looks with that one. It is so beautiful. And then I'm going to round it out with the Dominique Cosmetics Moment palette because that one is really beautiful, you guys. I would add in this one just because I love this palette so much. So this is, I don't know if I can consider this like a big palette, but I have to take this with me everywhere. This is the Eye Ecstasy, and you guys know I talk about this palette a lot, but this is one I would add in there. So if I was traveling, like I have backups of these two because I love them so much and I always keep them in my travel bag, but I'm definitely adding these two on when I travel because it is just amazing. It came out breathtakingly beautiful. I am blown away by this palette. As far as new palettes this year that I've launched, I was like the Chosen Bun from Beauty Bakery and these two are on top. Those are my favorite. But because this is an all-in-one palette and it has a highlighter, I'm ranking it above the Beauty Bakery one as far as my top palettes of 2022. Amazing. I mean, we still have a lot more to go this year, so we'll have to see, but so far, yeah, I just literally, I don't think I could live without these four palettes right here. And I really, as much as I love the Chosen Bun, I still could not live without those palettes. And then I always have to have this Statuesque by Pat McGrath. I've been talking about this in the last couple of videos, but it's just that staple color that I can nose contour with as well. So I absolutely love it, and I highly recommend this. If you are not allergic to coconut oil, like you have no issues with Capryc Caprylic Triglyceride, when the new one pops out, I would highly recommend it. I'm sad that they changed the formula because this is like so unbelievably good that I don't know why, if it's not broken, why fix it? It's just the most amazing formula ever, and I'm so glad I have the original, but I'm really sad. This is one of my favorite makeup looks of all time. I love this look. I see myself probably going to this look majority of the time off camera because it is really beautiful. It is right up my alley with those bronzed colors, and I just love it. I'm so excited. You guys comment below if you even heard of these palettes. I always keep up with the Makeup Forever site. I just buy a lot of my stuff off their site more than Sephora, and I do have affiliate links for Makeup Forever, but you guys know these puffs are just, there's nothing better to apply to my powdered foundation and my setting powders, and it just blends everything so effortlessly. I did go over it with just to make sure, because it's so hot in here without the air condition on, that I wanted to make sure it wasn't too sweaty. But if I put a lot of powder on camera, it's only because I am under a ton of lights and heat and I can't turn on the air conditioner, or that's all you guys will hear. So that's why I powder up. If you live in a very heated, humid climate, I just recommend using powder. It just really sets everything into place and it really makes your makeup last so much longer, you guys. So that's how everything turned out. Comment below and let me know what you think of this look. What are your favorite Makeup Forever products? And did you even hear about this eyeshadow palette? Because I know it's not offered at Sephora, so definitely check it out. Let me know if you guys want me to test out any other makeup. You guys always know I love your recommendations. I eventually get to it. A lot of the times I have to purchase this on my own. I do have a lot of new makeup in the mail right now. So I have the new Rare Beauty lipstick and lip liner in the mail. I have, what else do I have? I have the new Lancome Tint Idol Glow Foundation. So even though it has SPF in it, I'm gonna try it out for you guys because I know a lot of people will probably wanna know about that foundation. So I'll do a dedicated video to that. I have the new Patrick Ta brow pencil in the mail. So I have a lot on the way, and then eventually win the Natasha Denona, which is July 19th, win the mini bronze palette, which by the way, you guys, that price went up. It's no longer $25. I looked on the Sephora site too. She raised the prices to $27. So unfortunate because they are really small palettes, but everything's going up right now. So I do have that pre-ordered. As soon as that comes in, I will get a video out. You guys, I love you so much. Thank you so much for watching this video all the way through, especially if you're still here. And if you are new, before you go, please remember to hit that subscribe button and click that post notification bell. Join our beautiful Glam fam. We would love for you to become part of our Glam sisterhood here on YouTube. Our community is amazing and supportive, and we're of all different ages, especially over 40. We can really relate to each other and just really enjoy and appreciate glam as much as I do. I know all of my Glam sisters do. So love you guys, and please give this video a huge thumbs up when you guys hit the like button and when you comment below. It is a free way to really support my channel and help push my videos up through the algorithm. So I greatly appreciate that. All of the affiliate links will be below. Thank you so much for utilizing those links. It really does help support my channel. You can follow me at Christy Allure on Instagram, on TikTok, Christy Allure, and please check out my merch, glamourouslifecollections.com. I have a really cute merch, you guys, and I would really love if you can help support me in checking out my merch and maybe getting something. I love you guys. Let me know if you've purchased anything from my merch store. I really love hearing from you guys about that. I know Crystal really loves the backpack, and I had some really amazing compliments recently on all of my Blondie stuff. I've been sporting it around here in Newport Beach, California, and people are loving it. So check that out. I love you guys so much, and I will see you guys on the next video. Bye. Hey Glam fam, welcome to today's video. We are testing out the new Makeup Forever Pro Artist Color Pro palette. Hey Glam fam, welcome to today's video. I am blown away by how hot I am right now. You don't even know. I am sweating in places you don't even want to know. Oh my gosh, it is hot in here. I just need this air on.